Hello, everybody. Hold on. Let me take a breath here. Let's see if I can get my impression to be as spot on. Give me a sec to drink some water. All right. Welcome to Mario Kart. Not really quite as close as not as close as I'd hoped, but I feel like my voice has gotten further away from being able to do the Mario effectively. Well, happy Friday. Oh my gosh, it's Friday. Good to see you, Lucy. Welcome to the chat. Welcome everybody. We're playing Mario Kart Online. I figured what better way to wrap up a long week than to open up the game for everybody. So, it's Friday. We're going into the weekend. It's supposed to be really hot where I am, so I'm enjoying my air-conditioned condominium right now. Well, I say air-conditioned. Really, I just have one very powerful fan. But it works. And, yeah, I figured, we should play some games. So, I've got my friend code over here if you want to join in. And, we'll do some races and just kind of enjoy each other's company. And just hang out and, do our best to... do our best to demonstrate some good sportsmanship and some great racing. So to everybody who's playing, awesome to have you. Everybody who's watching, awesome to have you too. This will be a good time for everyone, I think. I'm going to give it a little bit of time for folks to join in, so we're not going to start up right away. But we do have 2 folks already in the lobby, which is awesome. If you want to be in the game, you're welcome to do so. And I'll be happy to, help you get joined in if you need it. Before we do I need to tweak any of this? No. Nope, I'm going with Yoshi. Sometimes I find the Inkling girl is good for this, but I feel like Yoshi is just the character I've got the most familiarity with. Oh, you know what I did forget to check, though? Do I have my auto-accelerate? I mean, don't really need it, but was that a whole car? That's kind of appropriate, considering, actually. Okay, yeah, I got auto on. Auto is on. I don't use auto steering, but I like auto accelerate. Good to see you, Tux. We are just warming up the lobby to let people in so they can join in our chaotic Mario Kart experience. Lucy, by the way, I don't know where you got that emote, but that's a great emote, so I love that. You borrowed it from Amy's card tree? Okay, well, I'll do my best not to spoil it for you. But yeah, if you want to join in, I'm just, I'm giving a little extra room for that. There is apparently a commercial inbound. I can't stop it. So I'm trying to flag it in advance. But, yeah, if you want to be in the game, let me put my SC in a format that everybody can just easily sample from the chat, and I think we'll get started pretty soon. We'll give people options to join in throughout the title, or throughout the night, so if you just want to watch now and play later, or just etc., you will have the option to do so. Let me just paste this, and there we go. Alright. And I'll refresh this page because it says that a commercial is starting, but it doesn't say when. You're abysmal at Mario Kart. I can't judge you. I'm not great at it, but that's okay. That's the fun of it, honestly. So, we'll, if you want to join in, now's kind of your last chance before the initial set of races, and then we'll get going. It says 3D World. Oh, it does. Dang it, I thought I'd change that. I think I fixed it. Thanks for letting me know, Shiny. If you came here looking for 3D World and you got Mario Kart, I do apologize. I was not trying to fake you out. Alright. I'm going to start us off. Let's see. 100cc race. No teams. Normal calm. Yeah. a nice roundabout approach. 4 races so we can just get right on into it. Of course, all you fine folks who are watching the stream are going to see the race from my perspective, but... Wait, do I get to pick all the courses? Oh, I didn't even think about that. Huh. Okay, well... Oh no, we all get to vote. I was gonna say, there's no way I get to pick. That would be just a little bit too powerful. That's too much power for one individual. For one Meloetta. Excite Bike! I like it. Excite Bike's a great course. It's one of the more fun ones in my opinion. No judgment here, Tux. Alright, here we go. Hey, good to see you, Scotty. It's been a little while. Oh, well, that was a bad start. We're playing Mario Kart. We're playing Mario Kart as groups tonight, so if you want to be in on the game, just throw your Switch's friend mode on with my FC. I'm warming up here. That's what I'm going to tell you guys. Until I start winning, I'm just warming up. Hey, Bubs. Good to see ya. D&D, huh? All right. So you're making good use of your Friday night. You got D&D, and then you get to follow it up with Mario Kart with Jello. Because I'm the best way to spend a Friday night. Ah, I still got nailed with it? Did not expect that, gotta be honest with you. I really didn't think I was gonna get hit. Oh, careful, Jello. Yeah. I gotta catch up. Alright, let's try Fire Flowers. Maybe this will do something. I'm not gonna say that. Unless that person is consistently a turkey. But at that point, they've probably already been blocked. My apologies, Duskfy. But I would like to be in first place. And because I want to be in first, I gotta use some dirty tricks. Okay, that slowed Shiny down a little bit. Come on. I don't know. I feel like I'm so far behind it won't matter at this point. Ugh. Have a safe travel. Looking forward to having you back later. You take care. Oh well. Well, I won't be first, but hey, second is acceptable. Woohoo! Good start, everybody. Good start. Not bad, not bad. Good game. So yeah, if you want to join in, now's your opportunity. I gotta be honest with you, Duskfy. I spent so long behind you, I really did not expect to catch up. Alright, we got somebody else here. I don't think I recognize that me. Y'all been getting too comfortable. I would never say that. On purpose. I promise. Ooh, Ninja Hideaway. I love this course. Oh, okay, that's Luke's. I wonder what your me looked like. Let's do this. Lakitu? There we go. Figured that time I'd probably get it right. Oh, there I go. Well, now I'm in fourth. We got some catching up to do. Oh, hi. Ow. Ow! I was midair and you still had to hit, and you still hit me. We got some catching up to do here. Come on, Jello, come on. I don't know why I'm pep talking myself. Okay, this looks promising. Whoa! How did I get away with that? Wow, how did I get away with that? I'm getting away with all sorts of nonsense that I feel like I should not be getting away with. Okay, Yeek! There's a lot going on here. Going up! Woo-hoo-hoo! Ah! Well, at least I didn't get blue shelled. Excuse me there, white shy guy. I always liked the white shy guy. Royal Meta Knight! Guys, we got Meta Knight following now. Thanks for the follow, Meta Knight. Good to see ya. How are you doing this fine weekend? Or I should say weekend precursor. I hope you're doing well. We're doing some Mario Kart for everybody, so if you are interested in joining my FCs in the corner, we'd love to have you. Thanks for the follow. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, and I hope you have fun. Good weekend, yeah. Okay, I can see I'm right behind Luke, so I'm gonna try and get in front of him. No offense, Luke. I don't dislike you. I just want to be in front of you. Come on. Come on, come on, come on! Oh, no, 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 no! Ah! That's rough. That's rough. Now I gotta take the sewer method. This is gonna take forever! I think the Mario Kart DLC is really promising, but I do kind of wonder, like, what happens after this point? Third place. I'll take it. My opinion on the new tracks is kind of a mixed bag. Like, I like all of them, but I definitely think some of them are better than others. Ninja Hideaway is probably my favorite of the new tracks. Hey, it's the kind of course where it takes a while to adjust. So I think they're all decent tracks. I gotta be honest, my least favorite ones are probably the Mario Kart Tour ones because they feel kind of just like they're just sort of there. But I don't think any of them are bad. Like, I like all of them. What about you, Meta Knight? What are your thoughts? Do you have a favorite? Oh, wow. We got all sorts of votes here. Like, that's the thing. When it comes to Mario Kart, I don't think there's such a thing as a bad track. I think there are some tracks that are just better executed than others. Like, I like this one. I like Coconut Mall. But I also agree with some people's assessment, which is that Coconut Mall was a little more fun on the Wii version. Even though it looks nice and clean here on the Switch. Also, I would go to Coconut Mall in real life if I could. You are in my way. I am not a polite driver in this game. The music for this, by the way, is one of my favorites. Like, this is what all malls should sound like, in my opinion. You know, I think Mario Kart Wii did a really good job with Coconut Mall, but I disagree with anybody who says that the Switch version is inherently bad. Like, I don't think that's true. But, whoa, what just happened? I didn't even see the item that hit me. And I definitely didn't see how, that seemed a little strange, but okay, I'll work with it. It's all good, it's all good. That's Mario Kart for you. Whoa! Yikes! Oh, come on. All right, game. That's enough. You don't need to hit me with 3 things in a row. That's a little excessive. I know, it's Mario Kart. That's supposed to happen. Mario Kart is about chaos. You're right. I feel like the item balance is drastically different in some games. Ooh. You want to tailgate me? Here, get a load of that. Hey, welcome, TJ. Welcome to the chat. We're playing Mario Kart. My FC is in the corner if you would like to join in. Welcome to the party. Just doing some good old-fashioned Mario Kart to round off the week. I'm in second, which isn't too bad. The real question is, can I keep it? Oh, come on. That's just rude. Ooh, here we go. Nice. Whoa, that's a banana peel. No! Woo! How's that for a close shave? Thanks for the follow, TJ. It's much appreciated. Thank you very much. All right. Well, I think that sets the race count up. Because it's set to go every 4. That way I can easily accept new friend codes. Alright, TJ, I'm going to accept your FC after this round of 4, and then we will go and add you up. It's supposed to be every 4 races, I think. Yeah. If I kick the group, I'll end up kicking everybody, so 4 races, because we've only done 3, and then I get the chance to reset. So hang tight. We'll be with you shortly. But thanks for the follow. It's much appreciated. And how are you doing this fine weekend? Okay, we're not going to keep playing Coconut Mall. It's a good course, but it's not that good. Oh, here's a good question, chat. What is your favorite Mario Kart course? Do you have one? And if so, do you have a particular version of the game where you think it's at its best? Music Park from Nintendo 3DS. This is your favorite? Alright. Music Park is pretty great. Like, I never played Mario Kart 7, but I will openly agree this is a great course. Coconut Mall is also a good course. I think it is a little better on the Wii version, but I like both versions. Whoa! That looked dangerous. Going up! Oh, hi, banana peels. I should say bye, banana peels. This could be messy. Woo! Ah! Got wailed on immediately. Oh, hi there, Boo. Oh! Whoa! That was a close shave. Oh, come on. Another lightning bolt? Come on! Cut me some slack. The AI doesn't even have a chance. It's like, ah! Well, that's funny. The banana peel just vanished in front of me. Oh, where did that come from? Excuse me. Oh, there's another lightning bolt. So much lightning, so little time. Alright. Where are we going with this? Ah, I should have seen that coming. 5th place, huh? Come on. Doink. Okay, well that's like the one thing I really didn't need. Oh. I think I'm gonna finish in 5th. Hey, at least it's still top 6. I struggled that time. Alright. That should... There we go. Hand out the trophy to everybody. And there we go. Perfect. And did the game kick me out, or does it let me keep the room? Perfect. Alright. If you want to join in, now's the time to tell me. And while you're doing that, I will make some settings adjustments on my end, I think. Let's switch. We'll go with green this time. You know, I really ought to know better than to mess with these. It's the tires that make the difference. Also, who uses the B-Dasher? I just realized the B-Dasher is the worst. Wow, check that out. Check out those wild stats. Hey, C-Press! We're playing Mario Kart. If you want to be a part of it, hop on into the lobby. My, code's on the left, so you are welcome to join in. We'd be happy to have you. I'm just making some vehicle adjustments because I struggle with making decisions. Alright, let's try this one. Alright, we got some new people. I'm gonna give it like a minute more. A minute more for anybody who wants to join in, and then we're gonna start the next batch of 4. Sounds good, C-Press. We'll be ready for you when you get here. Alright. Let's do it. I do these in batches of 4 races. That way we can make sure that, like, we give enough time for new FCs to join in if needed. You gotta have the AI characters. It's just more fun that way. Alright. the original Twitch poll. Everybody votes. I've never seen that emote, but that's pretty great, by the way. Duskfee, we need to talk about new emotes for Jello. Animal Crossing it is! Alright. I remember when the DLC courses first came out, they weren't letting everyone, like, play them, and that was very strange to me. My Electrode emote. I'm glad you like that. Thank you. That's my best contribution to the world of Twitch emotes. The real reason people sub is so they can use that one emote. Oh, come on. Ah! Now I won't get any items. Oh, hi there, Iggy. No, wait, that's Lemmy. No, it's not Lemmy. Lemmy's the one that throws the magic. You know what? There's no way to say that without sounding like I'm trying to get demonetized. Let's just not talk. Excuse me, Rossetti. Nice. Come on, give me an item I can use. Yeah, like that. That'll work. Come on, come on, come on! Booyah! I love Splatoon. I haven't played Splatoon in a while. That feels like an oversight. Wait, is Waluigi in first? That's a sentence you don't read every day. Oh, hi. Bye. Wow. Hello, everybody. I would love to know who's playing Iggy Koopa. Or Lemmy Koopa. Because if that's not an if that is an AI, that's the most aggressive AI I've ever seen. The problem with this rank... Oh my gosh. Where did I even rank? Ah. Larry. What was Larry's deal, man? Larry would not lay off me. Maybe there's a meme. Alright, let's try this one again. Whew, what a course. And the votes are in, folks. See, the funny thing about watching me play is you can see other people are doing, like, way better. But I get to host. Okay, come on. Come on. I gotta do better than 7th. What was Larry's deal, anyway? Larry, I need you to go away. I don't mind losing to people, but I'm not losing to the AI. At least if I do, let me have some cool items. Toad's Turnpike walked so all these other courses could run. Said what I said, and I meant it. Ow. Okay, I kind of deserved that one. What? Nice flip there, TJ. What was that? Also, thank you, Higgins, for continuing to take all of those hits for me. There's a Yoshi! Alright. Anyone wonder why the Yoshi audience members in this game are bigger than, like, the playable character? Hey, I actually got away with that. Not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised. Oh, come on! Rude! Rude, game! Okay, well, that's fair enough, I suppose. Okay, another red shell. That's useful. Ooh. Avoided that blue shell barely. I say, did the blue shell even hit? I had the right array of items to just make it really easy. I don't expect to be able to do that, like, more than once. Okay, well, this is interesting. You know what the greatest euphoria of driving in Mario Kart is? I don't fear semi-trucks like I do when driving in real life. Another thing I love about Mario Kart is there's never a dull moment. Oh! We shell-shocked each other. Whoa. Ah! More lightning? Come on! Give me a break. Well, fourth is fourth. It is what it is. I wondered about that. Alright, well, I actually got my way on that last course, so let's vote for... Oh, that's not what I'm trying to do. Ah, you had a super horn. I wondered about that. Got some good options here. Yeah, I feel you, TJ. A couple times in this game, I'm like, oh, that's the perfect item. Lightning instantly strikes, and I'm like, ah! And the votes are in. Alright, 3DS. Seriously, what's with all the lightning bolts in this match? It's a little excessive, don't you think? I don't even know if I'm going to get a speed boost from that one in particular. That was pretty anemic as far as starts go. What? What was that? Oh, go away. No. No! I'm serious, Luke. I do not want you in front of me. Said it earlier, and I meant it before, and I mean it now. Ah, come on! Lightning bolt, gooper blooper, and I just got flattened. Ah! The injustice. Well, somebody loves to throw green shells. Or red shells, I should say. Why am I saying green shells? There's no green shells. What's your goal in this game? I don't know. To be in first? Come on! Say, no way I was gonna get away with that trick, but you can't blame me for trying. Oh my goodness. That was nuts. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see. You know what? I think I'll place the same vote as last time. That was chaos. Yeah, I don't know what you were talking about, Duskfy. You are consistently scoring higher than I am in this game. I'm gonna call you out for hacking, Clax. This is an 8-year-old game. I know somebody found a way to break it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I do remember seeing hacks in Mario Kart Wii, though, and just being like, how did that happen? Alright. Mount Wario, let's do it. Now, honestly, one of the fun things about playing video games with other people is seeing, like, how really good at them some people really are. Streamer's disorder. I see. Alright, well, hey, I appreciate you giving me credit. But the truth of the matter is that Klax is just legitimately doing really well. Even if I was on top of my game, I'm doing consistently better. Did you make that shortcut? I was gonna say, that's, if you made that, I'm impressed and surprised. Oh, Red Shell always hits you mid-air. Remember when it couldn't do that in games like, oh my gosh. In games like, Mario Kart 64? Like, the lightning used to respect gravity. Or the Red Shell used to respect gravity. Used to. It doesn't really do that anymore. Mount Wario is one of those courses where it's like, I have no idea why it's Wario themed, but I enjoy it anyway. Treat! Jello, I said tree. That means don't run into it, not run into it. No! Oh, hey, a Pokeball. Come on. Oh my gosh. Another Starman? Where are you getting all these, Higgins? Well, at least I'm consistent. Duskfee, you had a run of incredible luck. I was getting nothing but green shells, and you're just like, Starman, 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 over and over and over again. I did bump you away from the shortcut. I like how I don't get a statue, it's just Lakitu clapping, like, congratulations, you tried. Alright. Let's see. I think we're gonna go. Am I missing anyone? Everybody in? Alright. We're gonna go, okay? Nobody's missing who wanted to be here, right? I didn't skip anyone. Okie doke. Oh, that's true. You can join after it starts. That's true. So it doesn't really matter. Let's do another Wario course, because why not? Sounds good, C-Press. Oh, alright, alright. I like this course. This is another fun one, I think, from the DLC. Sky Garden. You can guarantee it didn't look that good on Game Boy Advance. Oh, to be a paratrooper, capable of hovering in midair. With cute little wings. So I had to finish that sentence because I knew inevitably one of you was going to say, hey, can't a Meloetta hover? And the answer is yes. Yes, I can. But I don't have wings, so it doesn't look as cool. You all are right up at each other's Cheerios. Oh, hi, Luke. Okay, well, I've got some catching up to do. Hey, maybe I'll finally get an item I can use to make everyone else's lives more difficult. Maybe. What, are they not called Cheerios? Do people call them Mini-Wheats now? Don't tell me my vernacular's that outdated. A banana peel? I'm in 5th place and you gave me a banana peel. How about that giant barrage of Starman that you gave Duskfeet? Come on, game. Cut me some slack. Oh, well, okay, I deserved that one. Ah! It's always lightning! I start to get some good momentum and then bang! Lightning! Like, without fail. Would you cut it out, Zapdos? Got places to be, man. Jello has road rage. That's what we're learning. Where did that even come from? Excuse me. Baby Rosalina has absolutely no reason to be here. That's my hot take on Mario Kart 8. Oh, now I get a Starman. Now that it doesn't matter! Whatever. Hey, it's 4th place. I'll take it. Onwards and upwards. I feel your pain there, Luke. I've been there. I've done that. Hey guys, should I get a Nights into Dreams plush the same size as my Tangle the Lemur plush? What do you guys think? Should I do that? Just a Nights that's as large as my Tangle? Should that happen? I do know your answer, Duskfee. It's true. I do. Duskfee is not one to encourage me to execute what I call financial responsibility. So they can date? Well, they are from the same developer. Although, technically, Nights has been in more games still than Tangle. Which is funny, because Nights only has 2 games of their own. And saw that coming. I was like, well, I'm about to burn out. It's all good. When you're in the back, you get all sorts of wonderful items like, you know, triple banana peels. Or single mushrooms, you know. The things that everybody needs when they're really trailing behind the pack. Welcome to the party, Seapress. No, Mario. Absolutely not. This course is Tokyo, right? I've never been to Tokyo. I really can't attest to how accurate this is. But it, you know, was made by a Japanese company, so I feel like there's probably some level of interest in keeping it accurate. Maybe? Don't quote me on that. Oh, hi there, Boomerang. Oh, I see a blue shell is on its way. Ow. Whoa. Did the thing fall behind me? Wait, how did that happen? What was that all about? That was confusing. I definitely don't know why that happened. Yeah, I'm in first. I wonder if I could stay there. Oh, that's not a good start. Yeah, I heard about that, Tux. I also heard that company got sued by Nintendo for stealing their IP. And that people didn't like them anyway because apparently they were causing road hazards. So yes, I've definitely heard of it. But I heard Nintendo tried to sue them into the ground. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Woohoo! Wow, I got first. I don't think I've done first all night. I got first in Tokyo, of all places. What are you all doing to each other back there? What did you all do? What happened? I didn't see it. You stopped so you would take the blue shot? Oh, that's great. And it didn't even hit me. Way to be sportsmanlike, y'all. Way to be sportsmanlike. Oh, that's great. That's incredible. And I'm just in the front, like, plodding along, like, huh, I'm in first for once. This is kind of strange. And it turns out you guys are all having a fist fight behind me. Oh, that's incredible. I love that. I mean, to be fair, Tux, it was like they were pretending to be Nintendo affiliated and they were causing like collisions. I don't think Nintendo wants to be associated with that. Like, I think Mario Kart is fun, but I don't know how comfortable I'd feel doing it on the freeway. Didn't we just play this course? I mean, I'm all, you know, yeah, I guess we did. Oh well, whatever. It's all good. Oh, hi, Boo. There was, some wonky moves going on there. Okay, well, I missed that item block entirely. Yeah, well, that was graceful. A hi, Cat Peach. And there goes Luke. We got some catching up to do here. Ah! Never fails. Pick up an item, bang! Electricity. Wow, I actually got that second item. And to be honest, did not expect that. Whoa. Had a brief moment of lag. That was odd. Whoa! Well, that was terrifying. And that was unpleasant. Nice throw, though, whoever did that. Hi, Isabel. Oh my, that's a very tight banana peel to avoid. Nice placement on whoever did that. Come on, Jello, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh no. I wanted that. I wanted that mushroom. Oh my gosh, I got people behind me. Ah! Woo! What a race. There was a lot going on there. Good game, everybody. Good game. That was wild. Hey! What did I do to deserve that? Oh boy, you guys. Y'all are great. Ow. You want a burger? I could go for a burger. I had a burger the other day. It was pretty good, but it was very spicy. Wario's Gold Mine. Oh boy, this course is chaos. Y'all ever thought about the fact that, like, Wario and Waluigi and Mario and Luigi all like to refer to their name and then say time? You ever thought about how strange that would sound? Like in the real world? Like, what if I were to walk around and start telling people, oh, it's Jello time? Y'all would think I was a loony. But everybody lets Mario and Luigi get away with it. Okay, that was just rude. You have to be like that, you swoops? Okay, I do not want more banana peels. That was the point. Stop giving me those. Me, hey, I don't want a banana peel. Could you give me something else? The game? Sure, here's 3 more banana peels. Like, that's not what I meant. It's Morbin time. See, that also sounds stupid, but that's a funny kind of stupid. There were a lot of mushrooms in that little scenario, I must say. Whoa, hi there. A little hard to see here. Could y'all not? I didn't even see that. Hi there. Okay, well, I didn't really expect that to work. But you can't blame me for trying. Whoa, boy! Oh, boy! Oh! Oh my gosh, what are the odds? Oh man, this is getting ridiculous! Ah, now I'm taking the long way. No! Not the result, not the outcome I wanted. Little sounds that chain chomps make are pretty great. What? 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 Why didn't that work? Ah! I'm being borne down on by a star! Oh my gosh! Another one? No! Ah! What a run of rotten luck. Oh well. Let's say, somebody really enjoys lightning, don't they? But hey, I got a trophy, so that's cool. Alright, chat, so if you are if you're watching and you want to play, my FC's in the left, and there's your chance to join. Also, I feel like we lost somebody. Whose console went off? Oh, sorry, Clax. So now's your opportunity. If not, I will refresh it. So ping me if you want to be in, chat. I will be starting in about 30 seconds, if not. Kevin left after destroying everyone. Well, there you go. It was a good game. Y'all did good. Alright, here we go. You know, it'd be really chaotic. What if we did a team race? That would get nuts, wouldn't it? Oh, boy. Well, I'm obligated to vote for this course at least once. Alright, whoever keeps picking the same course, cut that out! Affectionate. I have to include that so nobody thinks I'm actually upset. Ribbon Road. I love this course. I'm terrible at it, but I love this course. Hey, it worked. Hi, hi, hi. Y'all need to learn the concept of personal space. No, thank you. Well, that was unfortunate. Time to do a flip. Whee! No, no, no! Ah, now I can't see! Realistically, when the squid is in the middle like that, it actually can be a bit of a challenge. Okay, well, I deserved that. Don't know if I deserved that. What is it with you all? Personal space, people! Y'all ever heard of it? Welcome back, Bubs. Perhaps you'd like to be a part of this chaos. I don't know what good sportsmanship looks like in Mario Kart, but I'm pretty sure this ain't it. Nope, not again. I'll say I'm not getting blue shelled again. Oh, come... Ah, Bloodborne. Alright, alright. Well, hey, if we're still playing and you want to join in later, you are welcome to it. Ow. I don't think I'm going to win this time. I want a bullet bill. Why can't I have a bullet bill? That'd be cool if I got a bullet bill. Instead, I'm just getting roasted by literally everything that moves. Oh my gosh, did that work? What? That was nuts. Also, did an AI get second place? How did that happen? Oh, you disconnected. No. Ah, the disrespect. If it makes you feel any better, C-Press, I'm pretty sure at some point we were all wondering what was happening. Oh, I'm sorry, sorry, Duskfy. I didn't, couldn't slow down the lobby, I guess. I thought it would wait, but it didn't. Oh my goodness. This game is ridiculous. In all the right ways. Don't worry, you'll be able to hop in on the next race. We're not... It's not like these scores really matter. I feel like Luke and I have almost a personal vendetta now. Wow, how did I avoid that? Legitimately curious. See, Press, I don't know what you were scared of. You consistently outrank me in this game. I'm gonna go over here. Ow. Okay, well, that worked. At this point, I'm not even trying to make it personal. We just keep getting up in each other's business. I could have used that. Rude. The final lap in this course is really goofy. Because it makes you, like, do half of the course backwards. Also, does anyone else wonder why there's so much, like... What's the word for it? I don't even know. I'm done. Wherever I was going with that thought, it's long gone. I don't think I'm going to catch you there, Shiny. But I'm going to try. I hope I didn't get too greedy. I got greedy. I got greedy and I'm gonna pay for it. I got fourth. Darn it. Oh well. Ah. Ah well. Ah well. I feel your pain, Luke. I have spent most of the game... I've spent most of the game getting good items and immediately being electrocuted, or just getting stuff that serves, like, zero purposes for me. It was kind of wild to see Boo restored to this game after seeing them used in, Mario Kart 64 and then just ignored after. Okay, we're doing F-Zero instead! The game's like, forget all of your opinions. We're doing what I feel like doing. Alright, here we go. I was gonna say, burnout! Sometimes you can just tell. Okay, how did I skip that? Legitimately, how did I even do that? Whee! Whoa! What? Whoa! Hey, what just hit me? Tight spins! Tight spins! Hi. Ugh! Whoa, that took a while to actually hit the ground. Could y'all stop getting in my personal space? It's called social distancing. Haven't you heard of it? I love how the Starman was just in my radar for like the last 12 minutes. Okay, well that was... I swear this game times it. It's like, oh, Jello picked up an item, electrocute everybody. not even... That's, like, only half a joke. Whoa. Oh, what? What just hit me? I didn't even see it. Wow, that was close. It's gonna be interesting. Oh my. Oh my. Whoa! Keep the controls, Jello! Keep the controls! Eek! Oh my gosh! I couldn't even avoid it! Whoever placed those banana peels, props to... Okay. I don't even know what hit me that time. Come on! Woo! Wow. You guys are playing crazy! Good game. Hey, don't look at me, C-Press. I couldn't even stay close enough to you long enough for anything to happen. You hit me with you know, I've got an indomitable spirit. It's not indomitable enough for me to actually win most of these races, but it is indomitable enough to overcome a Starman. I would just like to know why everyone gets a star except me, Nintendo. Did I trash talk you too much? Moo Moo Meadows for Mario Kart Wii. Mario Kart Wii! Woohoo! See, that was more along the lines of what I wanted to sound like the first time. Except it's not Mario Kart Wii, it's Mario Kart 8. And will there ever be a Mario Kart 9? We don't know. Maybe Yoshi will just drive until eternity, Nintendo. What would you think about that? This rant brought to you by Wondering. Whoa, that was okay. This is... Have you all had enough? See, my special ability in video games is I get annoyed easily, and then just as quickly I forget what I was annoyed about and stop caring. That's my ability. That's my special ability. I'm like, ah! And then it's just like, oh, never mind. That being said, Bowser Jr., you're funny if you think you're getting in front of me. I'm in 7th place, and I got a single red shell. Yeah, that's useful. Sorry, C-Press. It was all the game gave me. Hey, Icy. Hey, Clax. There we go. Finally, something I can use. Well, there wasn't a lot I could do about that. Alright, now comes the wait for it. Lightning bolt. Moo Moo Meadow! Oh my gosh! Ah-hoo! Yeek! Oh my gosh! No, 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 no! Whoo-wee! What just happened? Wow. There's some close races there. Well, if you guys want to join in, now's your time. FC to the left, so hop on in. Oh, boy. Ugh. All right. Let's party. Let's turn on frantic items. 100cc is fine. Anything beyond that I think will get ridiculous. The teams were decided randomly. I had nothing to do with that. Here we go. Let's see how a team race looks. My guess is it's not that much different. It's Music Park again. You know, guys, this game has like 80 courses now. Do you think we could maybe pick something that we haven't already played? Love you. Hey. Woohoo! Little tiny bursts. At least all of the courses are pretty good ones. Like, if you do end up replaying, they're still pretty fun. Oh. Well, I deserved that one. Whee! Woo! See, the thing about getting in front of a teammate is it's kind of a Pyrrhic victory. Like, you're doing better, yes, but at what cost? No! Okay. What kind of shortcut was that? Oh, hi. Alright, here we go. Nice. I saw what you were doing there, C-Press. That was smooth move. Kick those piranha plants back to the curb. This is gonna be dicey. Whoa! Hey there, Squiddo. I always thought it was funny that the Inkling girl and the Inkling boy actually have, like, different stats. I feel like Higgins and Shiny are duking it out up there. Ooh, don't want to be a part of that. I'm a firm believer in keeping my nose out of blue shells. Oh my gosh! That was terrifying. Oh, okay. Wow, all of that work and I'm... All that work and I'm still in 5th place. Oh well. I'll take it. I'll take it. At least I scored some points for my team. All right. Well, we're off to the races, and we're pulling in some close points too. Wow! Hey, look at that! Look at all the crowns. Luke, I can't tell if you're being ironic, and maybe I'm about to get r/whooshed, but DK is Kevin. Go ahead, hit me with a whoosh emoji. I'm waiting. I know I deserve it, so just, you know. Yeah, throw some sweet coons there. I could see you guys duking it out. I was in the back just like, boy, I wonder if I get to be involved in any of this nonsense. Oh, alright, alright. Going underground. Piranha Plant Slide! You know, Tux, I threw those sweet coons in there just for your benefit. Nice. Oh, whoa, wake up. Wake up. Wake up, Jello. Woo! I am obligated not to answer that question, Tux. If I answer that question, people will have more questions about me than they already do. Some secrets have to be kept. Whoa! Here, have a bomb, anybody? Wow, there was a lot to unpack there. Going up! Whee! Do-do-do-do-do-do. Ah, heck with it. Couldn't commit. Oh, that could come in handy. Sure, let's use it now. The Piranha Plant in this game is definitely one of my favorite items. It's wildly overkill, and I love it. Also, nice hit there, TJ. Oh my, there's a lot going on here. I'm sorry, raccoon. What was that? You're on my team, Mario. Could you try to act like it? Oh gosh. Well, I've lost control completely and officially. At this point, I just gotta hope that I don't get dead last. Oh well. Wow. Game just roasted me alive. And of course, I don't get a bullet bill. Wow. Devastating. Devastating. Well, I didn't contribute squat diddly ding dong to that particular score. Oh well. I was doing well, and then I just got walloped on. That's happened to me too, Luke, and it's just like, what just happened? How could you do me like that? You know, I just realized with a 4 versus 3, like, this was already, like, radically unfair. For some reason, I thought we had 4 on both sides. Yeah, that happened to me on Ribbon Road, I think it was. So I feel your pain. Alright, the votes are in. Y'all really like that course with the clouds and the vine, don't you? Alright, Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo course time. Let's do it. Donut Plains the Third. Ugh, there we go. And 3, 2, 1, go! There's a lot of banana peels. Whee! There's a lot going on here. I just heard a bomb go off. Oh gosh. Okay, okay. Well, this is more respectable than last time. Well, I lost my place, but at least I walloped Lakitu over the head for it. Oh, okay. I'm legitimately not even sure what we just hit. Ranking in this game is a challenge, man. I used to play Mario Kart with my dad, and one of the reasons he did not like this game very much was because you could be doing perfectly well and then just get wailed on, like absolutely wailed on by the game. Oh, okay, where am I going with this? Are you serious? I had a bullet bill, and that's when the game decides, nope, you don't get to keep that. Doggone it. I don't need a star. But I guess I'll take it. Phew! Anyway, yeah, he didn't care for the game very much, and I told him, but that's the fun of it! No matter how good you are at Mario Kart, there's absolutely no way you can guarantee you'll win. I don't think he bought it. But it was a good time all the same. Hey, guys, this is a little personal fun fact for you all. But as of today, this is actually the first-year anniversary of me owning and living in my own home. My move-in date was like 5 days after my purchase date, but this is my first-year anniversary of owning my house, which is a pretty cool feeling. Yeah, the lightning is just devastating. I'm seeing another Game Boy Advance course. I like it. These are fun. It has been a year. It's kind of surprising to think about, actually. All right, here we go. Ah. Keep having that problem. Hey, look, it's Donkey Kong. Or as I sometimes call him when I'm getting sick of him, Donkey Kong. I don't know why I call him that. It doesn't really seem like it's more insulting than just calling him Donkey Kong, but that's what I've taken to calling him. I'm aware I may be a little strange. Say, that looked like it could be a problem. Ow. Alright. Hey, look, it's another Starman. Whoa, there's too much going on! Well, that works. To lodge an insult, all you have to do is make up random syllables. I mean, that's fair. But Donkeycorn, like, I don't even know where I came up with that. Legitimately, what kind of name is that? Okay, I'm not trying to pass my teammates. You guys are already doing amazing. You don't need me getting in front of you by walloping you over the head with an item. Well, it ain't much, but it's honest work. Game over, yeah! Alright guys, I'm gonna put y'all on a quick ad break while I grab a drink of water. I will be right back. Alright, we're back. I see we had a few people who had to split. It's all good. We will race once again. Also, Higgins, I'm sorry that you're the only person who doesn't have a crowd. That doesn't seem fair. Please wait. Oh, hey there, Waluigi. Where'd you come from? I think we had frantic items last time, too, come to think of it. Maybe that's why there were so many gosh darn lightning bolts. I feel like that would do it. A pork egg roll in a bowl. That sounds pretty good. I don't know what my dinner will be yet. I might have already had it. I had such a long day at work, I didn't take lunch until 4:30. So, make of that what you will. Pork egg roll in a bowl with no egg? How does that work? Here we go again. So yeah, I knew I was gonna have a problem there. So for the record, even though I don't usually win this course, this is my favorite course in the game. Alright, I'm switching back to Yoshi after this. Phew! Never gets old. I don't think it was your second shiny. I think it was mine until I got nailed. I did try to hit you with fireballs. I shouldn't have thrown them in a straight line. Hey, I said it was my favorite map. I didn't say I was the best at it. You guys are just gonna have to get used to the fact that I play video games I'm not necessarily good at. If you came here looking for a speedrun and skill channel on Twitch, you are in the wrong spot. I stream by manner of enjoying video games and an impeccable personality. I'm humble too, can you tell? Nah, joking aside though, I mean, I've always enjoyed these, but I've never considered myself, like, really good. It's just a nice thing to do to decompress, you know what I mean? And for me, video games are all about being social, which is why they're most fun when you get to enjoy them with other people. So I've always kind of downplayed the competitive aspect. Also, what is this frame rate? I know I just said I don't worry about gaming competition, but I do worry about frame rate, and this is about 50% of what it should be. Alright, who switched out their router for a potato again? Oh, well, hi there, Fireball Bonanza. Seriously, what is with this frame rate? Is anyone else having this problem? No. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, boy. I green shelled myself. I hate when that happens. Wow, what is going on with his frame rate? Ah! Oh, hi, Bomb. My connection is also wired, and I haven't dropped any stream frames, so it seems to be coming specifically from the Switch. And by the Switch, I mean anybody's Switch, not necessarily mine. Or it could be Nintendo's own servers just acting shabonkers. We all know that even though we have to pay for Nintendo's Online now, it hasn't necessarily become more stable. Please don't give me coins. Okay, fine. Give me coins, why don't you? Well, second's not bad. Your piranha plant got to eat a blooper? See, he was well fed. This'll be fun. Ah, we're getting all sorts of random votes. The blue shell trick. You're watching 4 different streams? How do you even do that? How do you even keep track of that? Dun 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 dun. Okay, we're going back underwater again. That's strange. Not sure what brought that on. See, I have this stream, and then I have another stream running on YouTube at the same time as this one. And then, of course, I'm downloading this game. Okay, well, should have seen that coming. Okay, well, thanks for that. Game's like, would you like a speed boost right as you go across a turn? You would? Here you go! It's like, no, I didn't ask for that. Also, Baby Mario is a surprisingly competent driver. Blue shell inbound, I'd say I'm sorry, but I'm not. I don't know what's up with your internet connection tonight, Luke. That's strange. Ah, pfft. Taken out by the piranha plant. Going up! Wow, how did I get away with that? Well, that was terrible. Also, I feel like I'm about to get nailed by something. What? What? Hi there, invisible mushroom. Wow, that Goomba just went flying. Y'all see that? I'm gonna chances the game could give me something I could use? Y'all realize that Inklings can survive underwater in this game, even though they can't in Mario Kart? Or in Splatoon? They also don't seem to have any problems with in Smash Brothers. At least not any more than all the other characters. Well, 5th is okay. I'll take it. Clack. Hey, don't give him ideas, Shiny. I think we're already all thinking of dogpiling on Clacks. We must resist our baser urges. Alright, more water. Starshine Airport. Alright. I just realized I started watching Batman. I should watch some Batman this weekend. Oh, come on. Oh, I missed the item block. Bummer. Oh well. Try and grab the next one. Wherever it is. Here it is. Nice. Oh, oh, ow. Wasn't trying to do that. Talk about unfortunate. I don't know why I said it in a weird voice like that. That was strange. Wow, look at that. Did you guys see that red shell? That thing was supersonic racing. That's a game I haven't played, is Sonic R. Because, you know, it's Sonic R. I don't think any streamer deserves that level of punishment. Wow, that actually worked. Gotta keep it real with you, Luke. I think you need to reboot your router. Because whatever the deal is, it shouldn't be disconnecting this much. I know I don't think it's my connection. Thought it might be at first, but I'm pretty confident that's okay. Wow. Pretty confident it's not me this time. Even with my lower base upload speed. So I wondered if the Starman was gonna let me let up. Oh, blue shell inbound. This will be interesting. Sorry, Shy Guy. Wasn't trying to wail on you there. That time I was. There's a lot going on here. Okay, a bomb. Okay, well, I'll take it. Second place isn't bad. I'd even call it good. Whew! Y'all thought about how much you could disorient me if you were to fling something at my head during one of these races? Hey! Ah. Y'all real fond of that blue shell passing technique, aren't ya? Alright, chat, now's my chance to reiterate, if you're not playing, but you would like to play you are welcome to join using my FC in the corner. It's totally up to you, but I'll give you guys a second to catch up. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna stretch. I need something with better traction. I'm doing a slip sliding away impression right now. That'll work. All right, here we go. Oh, this will be fun! I'm feeling it. I'm feeling mischief. Brace yourselves, y'all. If you thought the first few races were chaotic, well, get a load of this! Why, Duskby? Because I can. You all love me, come on. You're not really mad, you all love me. There we go. Hi, Yoshi. I do like how it still does the item roulette, though. Like, you know, just in case you thought it might not be a bomb. Would you like some bombs with your bombs? Ba-bomb, ba-bomb. I just realized this also means that the only coins you can get are the ones you pick up on the stage. Which I'm actually okay with. Oh, well, I guess not. I guess you can still get coins. Oh, oh wow! Nice throw, whoever did that. That was an impressive throw. Oh boy, that was a tight corner if ever I've seen one. You know, I was kind of expecting to see more explosions. Yeah, like that. Maybe not quite so up close and personal. Why do I feel like... I feel like Kevin is currently in the process of lapping the rest of us. You know what? Maybe we shouldn't have done all bombs. They're not... The bombs aren't as much of an equalizer as I kind of expected them to be. Welcome back, TJ. We were, debating whether I just made a terrible decision. I think the general consensus is that I probably did. Oh, boy. Well, we're all spaced out quite a bit more evenly, aren't we? In normal racing? This is Mario Kart. How is it normal? Well, I don't think I can change it now. Alright, I'm gonna abandon ship, guys. We can all agree the bomb experiment wasn't the best one. That's okay, I'll just kick it back in and you all can rejoin. Sorry about that. I'll give you all a moment to catch back up. It's not as exciting as you'd think, TJ. Once the characters all get spread out, there's really no way to catch up with anybody else. So it kind of feels imbalanced. Although now I'm kind of tempted to try doing the same thing with shells. What would it be like if it was just shells all the time? Nah, we should just keep all items. No more messing with the item blocks. Just looked like I rolled my neck there a little bit. Ugh. There we go. I think that's everybody. Now, mushrooms would also be kind of funny. But, we better just go with normal items this time. Don't want to alienate anybody else with even more wacky rules. You can only have coins when you're first. Interesting. Ding. Toad's Turnpike from Mario Kart 64. This one has really good music. I mean, honestly, all the courses have pretty good music, but this one's really good. Yeah, my download speed is like 500, and I had it drop to 26 one night, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll reboot my router. Like, that's how I knew things were going southbound. Bomb anyone? Ow. Well, I guess I deserved that one. Okay, nice throw, C-Press. I mean, also, don't do that. That was rude. You know what reminds me of is Mickey Speedway USA and the passive-aggressive comments those characters used to make to each other. Some of them were pretty wild, too. Like, Daisy Duck would always just be like, I thought we were friends. And you're like, good grief, woman. All I did was hit you with a cart. Oh, come on. I had another golden mushroom, and that's when the thing goes lightning bolt on me? Disrespect. Fine. I'll just bullet bill my way through. This isn't cheating at all, right? Wow, nice throw. Ah. Oh well. Toad's Turnpike is such a fun course. Always enjoyed that one. Exactly. That's exactly how it works, Seed Press. Nice throw, but hey. Let's see. Ah, here we go. Summon some real chaos, why don't we? Baby Park, Baby Park, Baby Park. I'm just playing this game for the chaos. It's got nothing to do with any skill. Just throw out all the nonsense I can find. Or we could play on Donkey Kong Country's course. That's cool too. DK Jungle, let's do it. Do 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 do. Nice. You know what course I always found really difficult to control? DK Parkway. Oh gosh. Wow, the disrespect. Yeah, the one from Nintendo 64, though. That DK Parkway, that game consistently kicked me in the pants. That course was ridiculous. There were so many sharp corners, and that game did not allow for sharp turns. Oh, well. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, just say, Donkey Kong, if you're gonna get in front of me, I'm gonna flambe you. Oh, come on. Why does it always happen after I get an item? Never, like... It never just happens. It's always, oh, you got an item. Zap! Ah, Kario Mart. Truly the chaos of chaotic games. Oh, okay. This could come in handy. Yeah, that's right, Donkey Kong. Tailgate me now, you son of a nutcracker! Well, whoever has that mushroom probably needs it more than I do. Whoa! Ugh! I was trying to get out of the way, too. Yeah, you should never use that, Luke. It's literally the antithesis of a useful feature. If you have that turned on, you should turn it off, like post-haste. Oh, no, that doesn't make any difference. Two bullet bills? You think you think there's enough going on here? Come on. Give me something I can use, and it better not be stinking Donkey Kong! Are you serious? Nice throw, though. I hate Donkey Kong so much, it's not even funny. Nice throw, though. Nice throw, though, Duskby. Wow. I can't believe I finished behind stinking Donkey Kong, who I swear is powered up specifically for this game and only as an AI character. I feel your pain, C-Press. I really do. The Mario Kart paradox is that you can be amazing at this game and still get walloped on. Feels good, right, Duskfy? And then it's like, oh yeah, reality. Thwack! Alright, Electrodrome. I like Electrodrome. This is a fun stadium. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Alright, my only goal of this race is to beat the tar out of Donkey Kong! That stinking ape! He doesn't even have good stats. He sucks at this game except when he's an AI. It makes me bonkers. Love the soundtrack for Electrodrome, if that's not obvious. Oh! Well, at least I almost used the item. Ah. And there we go. Well, it was nice while it lasted. There we go. Whew! Come on, come on, come on. The way the music speeds up is pretty slick. Whoa. What? About to say, why am I getting it? I wasn't in first! Listen, if I'm in first, I don't mind getting the blue shell, but I was in third! Come on, Jello, finish strong. Will I make it? I'm gonna make it. Hey, I won! Woo! I got first! Hey, that's kind of cool. That was a good race. That was fun. I mean, they're all fun, but I won't deny there's a certain level of pleasure at coming in first. That was cool. Good game. Beep Park, Baby Park again. Thank you, thank you, Shiny. You are by and large better at this game than I am, but your cheering on my behalf is very much appreciated. What happened, C-Prez? What do you mean? I noticed that whenever it picks you, it's like, here's a course you already have done. Oh, hey, that didn't burn out. I kind of expected it to. Oh, I missed the first one. I missed the first one. No! Zoom! Yoshi did a little leap in the air. All of Yoshi's animations in this game are delightful. Wow. Oh, hi. Hi there. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hello. Greetings. Salutations. Well, guess what? I might not be in my right mind, so make of that what you will, Amy. Some people don't show off how terrible they are at video games on live streams. They keep that to themselves. And then there's me. Well, this is gonna stink. Pass the blue shells on to me. I see how it is. Can't take responsibility for your own actions. Where am I? Whoa. I just warped the camera. What just happened? I'm legitimately a little confused about that last move. Good to see you, Amy. You two are really duking it out. Do I even get to be a part of this? Maybe I should just watch these two. No. Alright, you two, duke it out. Bye! Where are we going? Where are we going, you ask? Insane! And at the speed of crazy. Oh! Wailed on again. Oh well. Was doing pretty good for a little bit there. I'll take it. It works. Fifth is passable. Nice work. Nice work, Duskv. You did good. You just like this stage. Hey, don't blame me. Well, fourth place isn't terrible. I'll take it. At least I beat out stinking Donkey Corn. Congrats, Duskv. So, yeah. Yeah, we're playing Mario Kart. And, oh. Man, oh man, oh man. And, so far it's just been a lot of, crazy. But it's been fun. You gonna join in? Anybody else wanna hop in before we get onwards and upwards? Next circuit. The answer to your question as to why not use battle mode is because I hate battle mode in Mario Kart 8, Klax. I think battle mode has only ever been good in Mario Kart 64 and maybe Double Dash, and then after that it just proceeded to be trash. I've never liked battle mode in Mario Kart. And it's even worse online. So, alright. It's all good, Amy. You'll have the option to hop on in. Oh, okay. We did all of these already. We've done practically all of these. What am I missing? No, we did all of them. We've done all of the DLC courses. And I just realized you guys are waiting on me to make my mind up. Well, I wasn't the only one. Now watch, it's gonna pick C-Press and we're gonna end up with some random course that we've already played before. Can see it coming. Y'all ready? Here we go again. Toad Harbor. Alright, I like that course. I don't think we actually have played this one. The question is, how much Mario Kart can you reasonably play before the game picks all of them? Woohoo! Hey, wait a minute, I just realized I'm in first. That can't last. That's fun, but it's not gonna last. Yeah, I'm definitely better as Yoshi than I am as, Okay, you know what? Hold that thought. Me starts to talk about how I'm better as a certain character. Also, me gets absolutely decimated repeatedly. If it makes you feel any better, nor Amy, I don't think any of us are good at Mario Kart. That's a lie. Several people here are very good at it. I'm just not one of them. Here comes a blue shell. Ow. That stung. Just totally bungled that jump entirely. Oh, okay. Don't really need a red shell, but thanks. Nah, that's... Oh, maybe it is. Oh, come on! What kind of bogus collision was that? Oh, okay. Ah! Well, that was weird. I didn't know I could do that. Okay, now that I've committed several traffic infractions... Lots of booze. Don't really need them. I did not kill anybody on a trolley. Wow. That boo protected me from the lightning. Also, I was gonna say, why are you chasing me down? Okay. Hi, Gravity. Gravity. Oh, gosh. And that, my friends, is what you call a wasted advantage. Oh, come on. What a mess. Good race, but goodness, I could not have done worse. I bungled every step of that transaction. Dragon Driftway. I realize we haven't actually played Baby Park yet, but eventually I'll vote for it. Hey, did I show you guys the Klonoa plush I saw on eBay? I'm actually kind of like wondering if it would be good to have. But it looks so derpy, it's almost like, is this even real? It's hard to say. Look at this. Like, you guys tell me, does this actually look like something that was made on purpose? I mean, look at his derpy face. He's so goofy looking. Anyway, we should get back to the game. Because the race is probably about to start. It's Mount Wario. Ow, I always forget that it clears out my chat box whenever I switch inputs. That's something I really wish it would stop doing. My Yoshi dream. Oh, that's true. That is a story that needs to be told. That's a pretty great story. And I feel like you're more qualified to tell it from the perspective that you have. I mean, I definitely should tell it, but your feedback, I think, would be important in this case. Okay. I don't even know what your base speed is supposed to be. Yeah, that was a pretty cool story, though. Wow, nice shortcut there. I saw that. That was impressive. And terrifying. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't expect to survive that. Whoa. Hi there, banana peel. Ah, come on! Why? The disrespect from those lightning bolts. Yeah, the Yoshi Dream is pretty great, though. That's an awesome story, and it wouldn't have been entirely... would not have had the same outcome without your involvement, so... that would give you an interesting little piece of my childhood to reflect on, y'all. To be honest with you, I don't think I'm going to get first, but I'd be content with second. Whoa. Okay. Well. Come on. Oh my. There's a lot going on here. Oh, come on! Are you serious? Oh, man. I'm feeling some gamer rage for that one, guys. It's doing so well, and the game was just like, hey, I have an idea. Womp! Good grief. Yeah, the lightning is ridiculous. You can't tell the story and play at the same time. That's fair. Okay, well, maybe... we'll save it. We'll save it. We'll save that one. But... that was such a frustrating ending. I know it's Mario Kart, so, like... you know, but... jeez! Just got nailed 16 ways from Sunday. Thanks for the, mew at my head. Okay, okay, I'll tell him the story. Was I supposed to vote? What? What is with you people? Okay, so, when I was... oh, great, it's baby park time. So, when I was a kid, I had this friend who... where did that even come from? Okay, I will tell you guys a story after this race, because I'm not going to be able to focus. Not going to be able to focus for this. One of the best courses in Mario Kart Double Dash is a stinking circle. Well, that was disgusting. Whoa. I hate that. Thank you. Die, Toad. I don't even care if I win. I just want to cause as much trouble as I can. Oh, I actually made a lap. I didn't even notice. That's right. Lightning me now, why don't ya? I'm in 7th place. I don't even know what's going on anymore. There is so much to unpack. Oh my gosh. I got 3rd in Baby Park. How did that happen? Legitimately, what happened? How did I even do that? Well, okay. Anyways, so when I was a little kid, a friend of mine introduced me to video games as like a concept of things. And one of the things that they particularly introduced me to was Mario Party. And because I was playing Mario Party with a little kid, you know, we were both little kids, I was like, hey, can I play as the main character, you know, Mario? And they're like, no, I'm going to play as Mario. So I looked at the character selection, and I was like, well, this green dude looks cute, so I'll play as him. So that was how I started playing as Yoshi. But here's where it gets funny. So this particular individual was kind of the rich kid in my life, quote unquote. His dad had a pretty, you know, decent paying job, and so he had some bells and whistles that I kind of envied at times. But one of the things he really had that I really liked was this plush Yoshi doll, which we would use to play pretend games all the time. And I asked my dad for it, and my dad was like, I can't find it. And I asked this kid, you know, hey, where'd you find this? And he was like, oh, I think I won it in a contest at a Party City or something. So I couldn't find it anywhere I looked. And I kind of just resigned myself to the fact that I wasn't going to get one like it or even have a Yoshi doll. But I asked my dad if he could find me some kind of Yoshi plush for Christmas. And after like a month of asking him, I asked him, you know, have you had any luck finding it? And he goes, well, to be honest with you, no, I haven't. I've looked a lot of places, but it doesn't seem like anyone carries them. And I went, well, you know, it's okay. It's not like it's the most common item in the world. I didn't really expect you to find it. And I wasn't trying to, you know, guilt trip him. I'm like 13 years old. It was more of a, you know, question mark. Like, can you find it? I'd appreciate it. That'd be cool. Really like that. But apparently, I seemed so viscerally disappointed. That at the time of telling him, oh, it's fine. It's okay. You know, don't worry about it. He said, in that moment, I became determined to find you a Yoshi plush. So fast forward to Christmas time that year. I've gotten a bunch of neat presents because my entire family tends to be pretty conscientious, confident. How did you both just appear? They're thoughtful. They're very thoughtful. Wow, that looked like it hurt. So I've opened up like a whole bunch of stuff, and then what to my wondering I should appear, but my parents appearing with my stocking, which I always open up the night before Christmas. That's what kind of how. Wow, nice throw. That's what kind of house we are. And so I was like, wow, you guys got something else for me? That's cool. What is it? And I opened it up, and inside was a piece of paper. My dad had gone on the internet because he had run out of places to shop for in person and had gone and picked me up a Yoshi doll. Okay, well, how was I supposed to avoid that? I literally couldn't see anything. God, can't see anything this time either. Good grief. Anyway, so my dad had gone and found it. I'm trying to finish my sentence, game. Come on. My dad had went online and found me a Yoshi plush. And to this day, I've never been able to find one quite like it. But what's even more interesting, well, not more interesting, to be honest, that one's still my favorite because the man literally was pulling out all the stops to find the darn thing. I mean, I didn't grow up particularly wealthy, so I know he had to bend over backwards to make it happen, and he was just so desperate to see me get that one thing that he put in all that effort. The man was so thoughtful, it's still something I like to talk about. Honestly, the level of thoughtfulness he displayed was inspiring. And, of course, I got electrocuted. Anyways, so now fast forward to 2022, and I'm browsing eBay, and I see this Yoshi plush, and I look at it, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's the same Yoshi doll that I played with when I was a kid. When I was a little kid, this was the one I played pretend with all the time. And so I bring it up to Duskfee. Hey, I got first. I bring it up to... I got first. Okay, so that's my solution. Basically, I just need to tell stories and not actually pay attention. And then I suddenly do well. Anyway, finishing the story. So, I see the original Yoshi plush, and I'm like, hey, Duskfee, check this out. Look what I found online. And, basically, Duskfee went behind my back and picked it up for me. And so now I have the first Yoshi doll I ever had, which, by the way, I've got, like, 30 of them now, and they're all kind of different. But I have the first one that my dad gave me because he worked so hard just to find it. And then, I mean, you did tell me you were going to do it, but I didn't actively see you do it. So when I say behind my back, what I mean is I couldn't observe the transaction in real time. You were pretty blatant about it. But they went and picked it up for me, and so now I have my first... I'm sorry, Duskfee, I'm sorry! See, this is why you should have told the story. But, they bought it for me, and so now I have the first Yoshi my dad gave me, and the first Yoshi I ever played with. And it was thanks to both of them being very thoughtful, and I really appreciate that. So, no, it wasn't custom made, actually. It was not custom made. It was just, it was something that someone made back in the 90s. It was what they thought a Yoshi plush would look like in the 90s. So, yeah, it's really cool. I have them both now, and honestly, I love them to pieces, so, yeah, it was really cool. I did get you that Pikachu, yes. So, anyway, that's a story I like to tell because I think of my dad whenever I think of those Yoshis, and man, it means a lot to me. So, it's a good story to tell. I'm going to have to put you guys on another ad break because I just realized I've drank too much water. I'll be right back. Please excuse me. Okay, so I thought really quick, you guys, after I told you that story, you'd like to see what the Yoshi that I played with as a kid looked like. So there he is. That's what he. That was the Yoshi doll I grew up with. The one on my left. No, my right. Your left. My right and your right. Yeah, that's funny how that works. The one next to him is a more modern one. It's not actually the one my dad got me because I didn't have a clean photo of that off the top of my reference list. But that is what a Yoshi doll looked like back in like 1998, 1999, the days of Yoshi's Story. Hey, computer, you want to synchronize my lips to my voice? Thank you very much. But yeah, this is what he looks like, and he's in really good shape despite being 20 years old, and he's super cute. So I'm very fond of him, and I'm very fond of him for the memories, and it makes me feel warm and fuzzy, and I get these little shakes that make me just like shudder all over because I just feel so good. So good to see you, Kairo. We were just talking about my Yoshi, my newest Yoshi, who also happens to be my oldest Yoshi. So, yeah, just a fun story to tell. You know, with that visible seam, it really doesn't look like I have a very comfortable bed, does it? It's not as bad as it looks, I promise. All right, let's switch back to the game. Oh, we had some people fall asleep on us. Alright, let's see. I know a few people said they had to go. C-Press is lurking. Higgins, Dusky needs to get some food. That's fair. I also... To be honest, I'm getting to a point, guys, where I might need to eat pretty soon, too. But we'll do another round or two. Hey, Kyra, if you want to play, you are welcome to do so. You can join in by using my, box on the, popping into streams if Wi-Fi lets you. Yeah, we're doing some online play, but depends if your hotel Wi-Fi can keep up, but you would be if you're up to it. What con? I feel like, see, I follow you on Twitter, but I gotta be honest, I don't spend a lot of time on Twitter, because it's anxiety-inducing, so I don't like it very much. Oh, alright, Anime Festival Orlando. Nice. You know, I just found out we're hosting PAX West here in Seattle. And I was all like, oh, I should go. And then I was like, wait a minute. I've already been once before, and I was bored to tears. And even if I did go again, and I'd be going by myself, because there's no way I could convince anybody to go with me, I'm not sure what I'd be doing there. So, Anime Expo's next weekend? Nice. I think they're having another anime con in Portland. I did think about going to that one, but I gotta go on vacation in August, and I don't know if I'm gonna have time. Conventions are one of those things where, like, I'd like to go. I haven't been to one in a while, because the first, the PAX one was just so dull. Like, they were showing off a bunch of games on Switch, and I didn't get to see any of them, because the line was all the way around the door. It was ridiculous. You did bring your Switch, alright. Cool. In that case, I think we can do at least one more round of races tonight. Before I, too, have to drop off so I can watch Batman and eat food, but mostly just eat food. And watch Batman. So my friend code is hanging out on the, well, let's see, it would be your left. Your left, it's technically my right. You can just punch that in on your Switch to send me a request, and once I receive it, then I will accept, and we can go from there. Let's say a 200cc race seems like a bit much. You uninstalled Mario... Amy, you and I are gonna have words later. Just so we're clear. 150. Why do you guys want to ramp up the difficulty? Aren't you guys struggling enough? Hey, you know what we haven't seen yet? We haven't seen Jello get dead last 4 races in a row. Let's speed it up. Why y'all trying to do me like this? Aren't you guys content to be winning as it is? We're not doing 200. It's not happening. I am a casual streamer. I am a casual streamer. Why are you all doing this to me? Yeah, I'll drop into my stream and it's like, hey, you know it'd be fun if we had Jella do all the super expert levels. Give me a break, people. Give me a break. Just for fun, too. That's not how that works. That is not how that works. 200cc is not... No. No. Jella was putting their foot down. It's not happening. Hey, it's cool. It's cool that you have a panel, Kyra. I mean, that's fun. I always thought it would be fun to host something like that. But, haven't gotten to a point where I'd figure out how that would even work. It's your first panel. Hey, everybody. Hey, guys, can we get some encouragement in the chat for Kyra doing their first panel? That's pretty impressive. Streaming 101. Nice. That's cool. See, I feel like I could have benefited from something like that, because I definitely had to teach myself everything I know, and I'm pretty sure I picked up some bad habits as a result. Here's some. Here, I offer you confident, cheering Pikachu. Yeah, you'll be great. So yeah, if you want to join, now you just gotta pop in Mario Kart and then join my room. Because I'm on your friends list now, so it'll show that I'm playing. Google and watch videos. That makes sense. I'm actually trying to get some friends of mine into streaming now, because I'm hoping that they'll, like, they're all talented in their own ways, and they do different things from me, so I kind of want to get them involved. Like Duskfee, who is responsible for much of my shining face. So, if you guys like the way I look, Duskfee gets a lot of that credit. You hit join, just waiting? I don't see you yet. I'll give it a moment. It might be just trying to catch you up. We'll see if the Wi-Fi is willing to hold out. Whew. I just realized I'm suddenly, like, starving. Suddenly super hungry. Unable to connect. Ah, you got... That stinks. That stings. That's fair. The running gag, C-Press, is that Jello will accept just about anything. Streaming sounds like a blast, but you have horrible Wi-Fi and people in your house who think streaming is dumb. Boy, they just sound like delightful people to hang out with. That is the closest Jello is allowed to get to insulting someone on stream, by the way. We'll give you an extra moment. See if you have better luck with your secondary connection methodology. But yeah, that's the running gag with me, C-Press. There's no such thing as a wrong answer. Dee-da-doo. Ugh. Oy. I need to get a new chair. I don't know if... I don't know. I don't know who you're talking to when you say that one, C-Press. If that one's addressed to me or Luke, but I'll assume it's addressed to me, and thank you kindly. Ah! The hotel Wi-Fi is not having it. Guys, it's Matt from Wii Sports! We've got a legend in our midst. Matt from Wii Sports is here. Matt, it's a pleasure to have you. Thanks for the follow. Well, hold on. I'm going to try it again. I did this at the beginning of the stream and it didn't work. I'm going to try it again. Welcome to Mario Kart. Hey, I've already been destroyed several times tonight. You don't need to come wailing on me. If you're gonna wall at me, at least be nice about it. Hey, I've already told you. I've already said I'm here to have a good time. I'm not here to be good at games. All right. Well, if you want to join in, my friend code's over here. We got time for, I think, at least 4 more races, maybe 8, if we really get to it. So go ahead and punch in my friend code, and you can join in. Kyra, I'm sorry. I wish I could help with your network connectivity. I know what it's like to have borked Wi-Fi. I used to struggle really hard with that back when I was on CenturyLink, and then I switched to Comcast. And I hate Comcast, but it is a more reliable service, especially where I live. So, you know, it is what it is. Who's faking? I couldn't tell you. Oh great, we've got a Matt. Oh my gosh. Your icon is terrifying. Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh boy. Well, we got a Matt rivalry here. Of course, that's exactly what the icon looked like. Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's do this. I do them in batches of 4, so it's easier for people to join in. Let's go. Best of luck, everybody. Yes, 100cc. What is it with you people? I'm a casual player. You're going to have to get used to it. Take care, Icy. We're not doing 200. My nerves can't take it. You guys want to do 200cc? You host your own stream, and maybe I will watch you, and I'll sit there and think to myself, wow, they're really good at this game. Anyway, I would say if you're good at 200cc, I'm impressed, but I am never gonna be at that point. Here we go. Alright, I'm already bracing myself to be dead last. It'll just be fun. Hey, Matt! What are you doing as Wario? Right, I'm gonna go this way. This is like the slowest possible option, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, hi, Dry Bones. The great thing about hosting is I'm under no obligation to succeed. I just gotta play. I was joking. I was talking to Dusk earlier, and I was like, playing Super Mario 3D World last night was interesting because for a moment we were playing a Sonic game. Oh, here comes the blue shell. That looked like it hurt. Gotta go fast! Wow, how did I go to 5th place all of a sudden? What did I do? That was confusing. We got Yoshi's in the chat. We got Yoshi's in the chat. Yoshi solidarity. Yoshi gang has spoken. Remember yesterday's stream, guys? We were having a long discussion about whether you could actually keep a Yoshi as a pet. And we all concluded the answer is no. And you couldn't keep a Goomba as a pet, but you could definitely keep a Chain Chomp as a pet. And a Piranha Plant would probably be a passable example, but you'd have to be, like, really careful about how you did it. Well, hey, Kyra, thank you for joining in. It was a pleasure to have you, and I hope your panel is a fantastic experience tomorrow. You take care and have a great rest of your evening, and just a great time in general. Thank you so much for dropping in. Sorry you couldn't join, but hopefully you have a lot of rest and just a really good time. You definitely deserve it. Y'all really like those red shells, huh? Alright, now I don't expect to win anymore, guys, but you have to understand, I'm playing as Yoshi in Yoshi Valley. It would have been a little bit messed up if Yoshi did not win. Yoshi was obligated. I won't win anymore. That was a fluke, but Yoshi had to win home field advantage. See, what? What does that mean? Amy, what does that mean? That's terrifying. Why would you say that? Oh, it's Bob Ross time? Alright. Alright. You refuse to elaborate on your art? Well, there you go. Clax, I think it's funny how you cursed, but you still censored it. What? What was the point of doing that? Also, how did we end up here again? Okay, well now I gotta be honest, I don't think I'm gonna win a second time. So, when I was making that joke earlier, I wasn't asking you guys to call my bluff. You don't have to do me like this. Bob Ross is... Okay, that's a terrifying sentence. What is it with you and terrifying sentences tonight? I'm being chased. I don't care. I don't care to be chased like this. I feel targeted and I don't like it. I don't know if that was going to work, but it was worth a shot. He gained his hair, loving nature, and quiet attitude. Well, there you go. But he doesn't like streaming, whereas I'm pretty sure that's more or less what Mr. Ross was doing for a living. Well, here comes the blue shell. That was inevitable, but hey. It is what it is. Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Oh, hi, Banana Peel. Whoever threw that, nice aim. He almost hit me. He watches D&D streams. Well, okay, see? I wasn't giving him enough credit. I wasn't giving him enough credit. I should have given him more credit. I apologize. Yoshi, could you learn to drive? Ow! Whoa! Hi! I just saw that the shell just bounce off of you there, Bob. Oh, that stung. Hey! Well, hey, second place is respectable, right? I think second place is respectable. Woo! It's Yoshi that can't drive. I mean, I did make some pretty goofy errors there. But I got second, so that's cool. You had to use facts and logic, huh, Amy? I mean, if it works, it works. A fax machine? Yeah, in 64's Rainbow Road is... It was so infamously long that they're like, how do we deal with this? Oh, I don't know. What if we just made it a lot shorter? And reshaped it. And made it one lap. Still love that course, though. In fact, the other day I opened up my Wii U just so I could play Mario Kart 64. I'm in the process of backing up my Wii U stuff. I gotta get back to that. I haven't had any time this weekend. Okay, gotta be honest, I expected to explode just now. No, that didn't work. You're the only decent debater in the house. I see, Amy. You're just the intellectual in the group to begin with. I got you, I got you. There's a lot going on here. Lots going on here. I like Thwomp Ruins. We already played this course, but it's a fun course, so I don't even mind. You care the least about topics. Amy's here explaining to us that they could defeat all of us in any battle. You're good at those Phoenix Wright games, aren't you? I'm sorry, now I'm just being a smart aleck. But I do believe you. I believe you would make an effective public speaking orator. You hate flexing? Don't you do that just every time you stretch? Oh, hi, Toadette. And whoever flattened me. That was rude. Y'all committing so many traffic violations, it's not even funny. Y'all ever wonder what these engines are running on that you can use a mushroom to speed them up? I can't be the only one that wonders about that. Can I? Whoa! Cannot believe I got away with that one, to be honest with y'all. I don't want to be a part of that. Bye, Shiny. Sorry. Wasn't actually on purpose. All of your licenses need to be revoked. I am sorry about that, Shiny. That I wasn't trying to throw you off. I was... I actually feel kind of bad about that one, if I'm honest with you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry! You rooted for me and I responded by walloping you with a shell. I wasn't even trying. I'm so sorry. Hitting you with a shell, yes. Flinging you off the cliff, that was not the intention. Oh, I'm sorry. I do legitimately feel sorry about that. Can you keep your license? Amy, I hate that. I'm going to time you out the next time you use that stinking emote. Oh, TikTok clock. We haven't played that one yet. That's a fun one. But we're going to do Music Park for the third time tonight instead. I can't even be mad at you, Shiny. I can't. I mean, you know. After that last race, I guess you deserve to be able to pick whatever you like. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna burn out. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, what do you know? Ooh, that looks like it stung. Did y'all see that? Matt did a flip and used the mushroom at the same time. That was impressive. So you'd think a Meloetta would be like super fond of Music Park, right? Wow, I lost my shell but didn't actually get hit. That's wild. I was that close. That's surprising to me, actually. Oh, that stinks. Whoa. Chomp, chomp. Oh, blue shell. It reminds you of Soul? Gotta be honest, I did not expect that. Are you two just duking it out up there? I honestly thought the race was over. I forgot what lap we were on. I was putting the controller down. It's like, oh wait, you're not done yet. You gotta keep playing. You gotta keep going. Oh, I thought I was clear. Stop tailgating me, Luke. I say, as if that's not a perfectly legitimate strategy in Mario Kart and something that everyone does all the time, even if they're not playing Mario Kart. Oh, come on. The disrespect. I haven't watched Soul in a while. Well, hey, third place isn't bad. Is that a reference to Raid Shadow Legends in my chat? What are you complaining about, Shiny? You still came out in first. You still got first place. You're over there complaining. You got first. You got first place and you're griping about it. Oh my gosh. Listen to you. You're over here griping. You won and you're like, ugh. Terrible. Good game. Matt, did you leave us? No. Matt from Wii Sports, come back. Oh boy. Well, you know what? Well, I don't know, guys. Hello? You didn't realize. Alright, guys. One more. I think we're going to do one more batch of 4. One more batch of 4, and then we will call it a night. One more batch of 4, and then we're done. That way I can get a little rest. I've had a very long week. We had an extra day off, which was great. long weekend, which was great, but then we had to go back into work. And 3 out of the 4 days I worked, I had overtime this week, so I've had a long week. So I'm feeling good, but I'm gonna need to get that sleep. How to help wake me up? If you throw those emojis, I swear I will time you out. Okay, I gotta be honest, that was well played. Fling a Meloetta at my head, why don't you? Oh, hi, Waluigi. Everybody says the handling in Mario Kart Double Dash was great. I disagree. I feel like everything in that game weighed 1,000 pounds and it made it harder to turn. Oh. I mean, how do you think I feel? I'm hosting and I'm not winning. Like even a little bit. What? Wait a minute, what was that? Oh, that's what that was. Oh, brother. Hey, do you guys think there's enough lightning in this game? Ow! That was a hit. Hey, nice throw with a cheeseburger there, C-Press. Heard what sounded like a blue shell, but I don't see it on the map, so I guess it was just my imagination. Oh, come on! Really? I get all these items and the game's like, okay, lightning time. I swear it never fails. Well, that was a close race. I was just jockeying for position there. Oh my goodness. That was pretty close. That was a very close finish. For sure. 3 more to go. Amy, are you just looking at every emoji you can find? Because I can do that too, you know. Who are all these people anyway? Feeling chipper. Oh, it's Mount Wario. Alright. I like Mount Wario. I am nothing if not a Punjin master. You know how everybody talks about those monsters you meet in dungeons, like mystery dungeons and stuff? If I were a mystery dungeon boss, all you'd have to do to defeat me would be to be able to come up with a better set of puns than my own. And then I would just give you whatever treasure was inside that dungeon. Like, I'd be the most benevolent monster you'd meet. I just want to know... I just want to see somebody with a better sense of puns than me. Of course, if you couldn't do it, or if you criticized my puns, I'd, you know, punch you right back to the start with a wave of my hand and a super powerful melody. It wouldn't even be a question mark. Just, nope, you're gone. But if you can make me laugh with a pun even worse than mine, oh yeah. Automatic win. I'd be one of those bosses that they have in video games where it's like, you can't really guess what's going to happen. Okay, well, I deserved that. There'd always be something like, how do you defeat Jello? I'll just tell them something that makes them laugh. Are you serious? Are you dead serious? Why? I think my answers would make sense. I think they would just be kind of ridiculous. It makes sense. It's just like, oh, come on. Who had the sense of humor to write this? That's what kind of experience it would be. Not giving yourself enough credit there, Amy. That was pretty bad, but I liked it. I like how the piranha plant does a little dance, too. What was that you were saying about not being beaten, Clax? Because I'm pretty sure I just passed you. Being both is an art form. I mean, that's fair. That's totally fair. Alright, let's see. I vote for this one again. Does this mean you win? Well, if you guys were doing predictions on who would win, if you were doing predictions on who would win, then yes. But I don't think anybody's doing that. Bet all your channel points on me. Do it! No, please don't. Please don't. Hey, we picked my course. Cool. Amy, what is that? Is that alcohol? You can't bring alcohol into my stream. There are minors here. Get that out of here. Oh, it's root beer. Okay, well, then in that case, it's fine. You can't blame me. The mugs look the same. Y'all are like, spoken like someone who's never had a drink of alcohol. Okay, well, this is just a fun course. This is like a better Luigi circuit. Which makes sense. Is it the inferior root beer? Well, I walked right into that one. No. I do not want to be anywhere near that. Did not ask to be involved in that. Did you know that Barks is one of the only root beers that actually has caffeine in it? Almost all of the others are caffeine free. Including the like weird one-off brand ones that nobody drinks. Hey Shiny, I'm bearing down on you. Oh great. Well, thanks for that. I'm pretty sure Barks does have caffeine. You should look it up, because it's the only can of root beer I've ever seen where it doesn't say caffeine-free on the label. Oh, well, that was unfortunate. It does taste less sugary than some of its competitors by far, I concur. Another red shell. And a banana peel. I didn't even see that. Oh, come on! Come on, game. Really? I'd like to actually finish this lap before tomorrow. Well, hi, Luke. It's already tomorrow? Oh, that's true. For some of you, it is tomorrow, isn't it? Good point, good point. Alright, one more race, and then we are done for the night. Which one should I vote for? Yeah, there you go. There we go. So it does depend on the Barks, but default Barks does in fact have caffeine. Told ya. Ghost stole your fourth mushroom. It's hard for me to sympathize with you, Luke. Every time I get a double header of good items, whammo, I'm kablammed with lightning. 1964 brand root beer? Never touched that stuff. Never even heard of it. Shy Guy Beach. No, wait, this is Cheap Cheap Beach. Why did I say Shy Guy? Shy Guy is the Mario Kart Wii one, if I'm not mistaken. Ah, that explains why I have no idea what you're talking about. I wish I had a cart that could drive underwater like this. That'd be super convenient. Can you imagine how much traffic you could avoid that way? Seriously. Never deal with a traffic jam again. Enough with the lightning! Exactly! That would be so much more convenient. Oh, well, I ran into the grass. Are you serious now? And the worst part is, I know it's not the humans doing the lightning, it's the dang computer. Thank you, C-Press. Your sympathies are appreciated. I'm okay with being in fourth. I would just like an opportunity to actually use one of the items I get in an item block, please. Okay, I lost both my items immediately. But it wasn't the lightning, so I guess I can't complain. Inevitably, there's always another one. Well, that's a great note to finish on, isn't it? Man. Well, good game, everybody. Good game to all of y'all. Well played. We had some great close plays tonight and a whole lot of nonsense. But that's what you expect with Mario Kart. Heads up, everybody. I will not be streaming on Tuesday. I have an appointment I gotta go to. But I do plan to be back on Thursday. And maybe I'll get some extra somewhere in between. We'll see what happens. Alright, let's see. Is there anybody out there? Wake me if you're out there. Let's see. You know, Amy, I gotta say, I have some strong feelings about the fact that you keep doing that. Got some strong emotions. I'm just saying, you know, it's a bit much. Just a bit. Anyway. Thank you all so much for playing. I had a great time, and I hope you all did too. I will catch up with you next time, but in the interim, you already know what I'm going to say next. Take care, stay safe, and until next time, ciao for now. And let's try this one. Onwards. Until next time. Ciao for now.